Did America abandon the mentally ill? Well, part of the reason was it was too expensive, and this has resulted in the closure of dozens of mental asylums. It was part of a process known as deinstitutionalization. In the US, there was moral outcry and even panic over the state of asylums. They were basically seen like this: decrepit and inhumane. But what's really not humane is throwing everybody with a mental problem in jail, which is exactly what's happened. A reduction in the amount of beds in an asylum is correlated to an increase in inmates. This is true for most sample sizes that you'd look at. So the question is, who benefited from this? Well, deinstitutionalization was presented as a moral thing, but the result was not the benefit of these people who were in asylums. The beneficiaries were the politicians who vowed to close the asylums and the people who invested in prisons. States actually had to ramp up spending to account for these new inmates, which ends up costing the taxpayer more money, whereas rehabilitation would have cost a lot less money and actually been a lot more humane. Prison or jail doesn't really rehabilitate people. So even though the people who vowed to close these things down were presenting themselves as the moral authority on this issue, they actually doomed a lot of innocent but troubled people to a life that they didn't deserve, that isn't going to help them, and it's not going to help their families.